I'm going to, rank from A to D boss segments / battles in the Poppy Playtime series from chapters 1 to 5. Because I think that will be fun. We're going to work from left to right, obviously, going off of chapter 1 all the way up to chapter 5. Or chapter 1 to chapter 5. There we go. So yeah, we're going to go ahead with that, guys. And y'all can contribute in the chat live here with me now. Obviously, this is going to be going on YouTube when I'm finished doing it. But yeah, live chat's here helping me with it. So, first up, we got Huggy. Huggy from chapter 1, where he chases you. I think, okay, hear me out. Hear me out, because really, like most of the sequences in Huggy Wuggy and Poppy Playtime, I think it just comes down to being a chase sequence. It's kind of cool. It's your first time meeting Huggy, but at the same time, it's like, it's very short. Very short. I know the game's free, but still, I'm gonna be real. I think it's definitely not S tier. It definitely ain't D tier. I think it's a... I'm hovering between A and B. I think A because it's like the first time you meet him, and it's kind of cool. It's like the first... You know, the first time you're like, oh shit, I'm being chased. But then B because it's like, is it really that good? You know what I mean? Is it really that good? I think I'm going B. I am going B. DDW, you say B. Ryan, you say A. We'll see. We'll see. Right. Next, anyways, that's the only one, chapter 1. So we're going on to the ones from chapter 2 now, naturally. We have this thing. I don't know what it's called, but you have to press the random buttons in the sequence. And if you don't, it comes down and it goes bump, bump, bump on your face. Bunzo. I don't know if that's his name or not, but Buns is correct. This thing's going in D, because that is Buns. The mini Huggies. I'ma keep it real with y'all. That's a D. That shit is sad. That ain't fun. Are mini Huggies cool? Kind of. Is it fun? Not really, no. Next up, we have this thing that I thought was Yarnaby, but it's actually not Yarnaby. I'm gonna put this in low B. I don't think it's better than Huggy. I'd put it below Huggy. It's like in B, but below Huggy. Because it's kind of cool. That like Weeping Angel-esque segment where it's like you can't move with the lights on. Otherwise he just attacks you. I think it's pretty cool. I thought it was pretty interesting and fun. And then obviously you can pick up one of the trophies in the red tunnels when you're going along being chased. It's pretty fun. Ryan, you say C tier. I think C tier is... I think it's a bit too low for him. I think he's B, but like maybe low B. That's what I'm thinking. Next we have Mommy Longlegs. I'm gonna keep it real. That Mommy Longlegs chase sequence is sick. It is so good. When it starts with the hide and seek, you run down, obviously you go, you like pull yourself up. The puzzles for it are good. I actually like, they're short, they don't overstay their welcome. Nah. You know, I always said I'm only calling her Longlegs because I think she's kind of boring. But her like chase sequence, perfect. Perfect. It's what you want in the game. It's scary, it has the puzzle, so it's not just one long chase sequence. It's good. It's good. Right, yeah, on to chapter 3, Miss the Light. I think Miss the Light is kind of weird. Miss the Light should be a D. No, you say C. Yarnaby, you say D. I don't know. So, she ate her siblings. I didn't know that. Jesus. See, so, I think when she's like running at you, I think the whole Weeping Angel thing is pretty cool. Like, it's proper like Doctor Who Weeping Angel style thing. You look at her, she ain't moving. But then, like, when I done it, I got like halfway through it and she just disappeared. It's like, at the start it was cool. But then it just kind of died off. I'm like, she's nowhere near me. There is no threat. She only reappeared right at the very end because that's the way it's scripted for her to appear. So, I think taking that into consideration, it's like... So, you know, I get what you mean. It is scary. It's supposed to be scary. At the start, it was scary. But during my playthrough, I got so far ahead that she just wasn't there. I was in no danger. I think I would say B, but off my experience, I'd say C. I think my one playthrough of Chapter 3, she was kind of buns. At the start, she was cool, but then kind of dropped off as it went on. Dog Day. Okay. Dog Day is a cool character. When you see Dog Day, it's like, oh shit, what has this dude been through? He's like ripped in half. And then the smiling critters, what are they called? The smiling dudes? They all like climb into him and take control of him. And he chases you. I'm gonna be real, guys. I can't even remember how this ends. I remember the chase at first being cool. But again, it's like, it's no different to like Huggies. It's just like, you run, if you go to a dead end, you're dead. There wasn't much more to it than that. I can't really remember much more. It's like, it is very cool, and it is very scary. But, like, do I rank it? Like, I wouldn't say it's A. I don't particularly think it's better than Miss the Light. I wouldn't say B. Maybe low B, high C. Or maybe I would say it's better than Miss the Light. I think... Was it B? Better... Oh, no, I don't know if he's better than that. I think more scary, yes. But more fun, no. I think I'd go B. I think B, but like bottom of B. A. Oh, Ghastly. I think that's pretty high for it. I think... Now, we're going on to the next one, guys. This, okay? I think easily like the scariest character in this game. Catnap. My goat from the best chapter, the best boss. But the best boss fight is a different thing. Okay, so obviously we're about to escape. We go to point, I think it's the blue battery. Catnap appears, blasts us in the face with his gas. He turns into a big shrivel up monster and starts following us around the place. It is easily like one of the scariest segments in the game. Across all the chapters, by the way, not just chapter 3, all of them. And I think... gameplay, it's definitely the most unique of the boss battles, I think. And I'd definitely say it's the best one. I mean, it's hella cool. There's like the... because you're infected by the red gas, there's the hallucinations, you don't know which one's the real one. I actually struggled with my first 2 or 3 attempts. And I particularly enjoyed it in the end. Yeah, I actually felt like once I had beaten it, I felt like I had overcome something. I felt... an immense sense of this was good. Plus the ending that followed up to it, where like we had that other snippet of the prototype and Catnap like bowing before him. That was hella cool. I'm counting that for the boss fight. I'm counting like the cutscene build up and the cutscene ending. Minimum A, yes, I agree. Minimum A. I would say S. Next up, Yarnaby. I'm gonna be real, Yarnaby's like low B. I got so bored during that segment. I got so bored. No, when you're going around doing the puzzles, the open stuff, I had so many segments where I had like I think I have a clip. I don't know if it's saved or not, where like it like glitched, and I just go back and forth, and it was just him walking after me. I don't know. I thought like I didn't think Yarnaby like Yarnaby's cool. But Yarnaby's whole segment, I thought, was a bit gameplay-wise. I was like... I actually ended one of my streams in the middle of that because I just got kind of bored. I wasn't like, oh, he's super scary. The only time I really felt like scared was because I made mistakes where, you know, you fit through like the tight areas where he can't get you, so you get like some space between you and him. I'd make a mistake doubling back and he'd just run right back after me. But aside from that, like, it wasn't scary, and gameplay-wise, it wasn't anything over the top or different. But, oh, yeah, I was thinking, I couldn't remember what he was, Ryan. Thank you for saying what it is. Noah, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I couldn't remember. Yeah, that's buns. I'm not gonna lie, this was hella boring. This is just like, I don't think I ever felt in any danger from this. Yeah, there's not really much to say about Babachops. The Doctor! Doctor who? This Doctor! A. I'm just putting an A. I'm be real. I completed this with no issues in like 3 minutes. It was like I didn't even know what I was doing. I remember on the live stream, one or two people were like, "Damn, you beat it already." I just stayed running, And apparently each time I just ran in the right direction. I don't know. Like, it was very cool. I liked the atmosphere of it. Zozamon, thank you for the follow. But I feel like if I died in a few times and had to keep going back and forth, maybe my opinion might be different on it. But for my playthrough, it was alright. It was pretty fun. Zozamon, thank you for the heart me. Right. Doughy. Okay. Doughy as a character was like S tier. Doughy's reasons for being mad at me, although I understand that Doughy's an idiot. It was all Poppy's fault. Anyone that has like Tink, Poppy's fault. I think Doughy's maybe high A. I think I put Doughy above the Doctor. Like, literally, it's all Poppy's fault. But yeah.
That was a lie.
Nah, no. Blade Master, thank you for the follow. No, hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Prototype's obviously the main bad guy. But in terms of who's done more bad stuff to us, as individually us, Poppy should be our enemy. Overall, towards everybody, the Prototype has done the most weird shit. The Prototype's done the most bad stuff. But as an individual, who has caused the most hassle for us? Poppy! Poppy's the reason we had to deal with Catnap and all that when she crashed the train and brought us down towards the daycare. Poppy's the reason we had to deal with Doughy. That Doughy went mad at us. I could almost argue Poppy's the reason for the way Chapter 5 went. Poppy's the one who ran off as soon as the Prototype was like, I know where you are, you're in the ventilation system. Wah. Poppy's the one that ran off. Poppy's the one that got caught with Kissy Missy by Lily Love. There's a Lucy Lovebraids, Lily Lovebraids. I already know her name is. Purple hair lady who's coming up next. It's Poppy's fault. Anyways, we're getting off topic. It's Poppy's fault. Yes, exactly. Everything is Poppy's fault. She should have stayed in that damn box after Chapter 1 and we should have just left. Anyways, Doughy's fight is an A. It's kind of fun. It has a few different bits. You have a chase segment. You have the segment where you're trying to freeze him and pull down the drills. It's kind of cool. It's kind of different. I like that they're making them different. Anyways, yeah, aside from blaming Poppy, on to the next one. Huggy in Chapter 5. That cliffhanger in Chapter 4, that was sick. The start of Chapter 5, that was unreal. I'm going to put up an S. In terms of, like, how I felt in that moment, that was good. And I thought as well, more so just like it being a straight up sick throwback to this one in Chapter 1. And you see how messed up and like the tormented he is from a mixture of the fall and obviously whatever stuff the Prototype's been doing to him. It's pretty sick. Yeah, bro was on demon time. Ryan, that is facts. Shandino, good night. Who else said they had to go a second ago? DDW, also good night. May the bonk be with both of you. Take it easy. Have a good night. But you know, Huggy was... Bro was on demon time. Bro was after us. Bro was ripping open doors and busting a move after us. That's what I'm saying. Chapter 5, he was going 90. He was out for us. A tier. A tier easily. Next we got, is it Lucy Lovebraids, Lily Lovebraids? I can't remember, man. All I know is, I'm a keeper real. I actually thought she was a pretty cool character. For how short the time she had in the game was. Lily, yes, Lily. I actually really liked it. I thought it was cool. See, no, Ryan, I hear what you're saying. She was annoying. But I thought she was a good annoying. So, let me think of one for an example. Are there any other characters here who I think kind of fit the narrative of what it is I'm trying to say? Not really. Let me think. No, there isn't really. No. I think she is the least scary. Least scary? I don't know. I think these three down here weren't really scary. I think... Oh, you can't see my mouse. I think the bottom 3 and D were scary. No, sorry, were the least scary. She wasn't scary, but not the least scary. There's a lot of guys that aren't scary. Okay, Globus, I'm gonna be real. There's artistic conceptions of her. I don't want to know about that. That can go out to the side. I'm just talking about the game. I think she was a B. I think she's... Going off my playthrough, I've only played... So, Chapter 3, 4, and 5, I've only played once. So, I'm going based on those experiences. I say she's above the Doctor, but below Dowie. Because I think a lot of the segments I did like of her were outside the boss battle. So, again... This obviously is ranked on like the battle / moments with them, not them as individual characters. That would be like a different thing altogether, obviously. Last but not least, then obviously is the prototype, whose reveal I kind of liked. Like, I heard a lot of people giving out about his design, expecting to be more horrific, but the whole thing was he's based off toys. Like, none of these characters, I think, specifically are anyway like, oh my god, what is this? Do you know what I mean? He is very strange. I think he reminds me a lot of, when I'm putting, okay, on YouTube you're going to see this, he reminds me a lot of Shieldred from Magic the Gathering, in terms of the kind of spider leg design into the upper torso body style thing. I think the prototype, but if we're, okay, we're going solely off the battle, we're going solely off the chase sequence. Obviously, cutscene beforehand, cutscene at the end. I think... I don't think the sequence itself was anything too amazing. I think more it's just kind of the impact of how... I think more the impact for the ending of the boss sequence is what I thought was interesting. Obviously, the intro is killing Huggy and killing Kissy, which is like, wow, that's instant impact. I think if you include earlier just cracking Poppy's skull, it's like, hey, not speaking for all the fan base, but speaking for myself, that was pretty sick. Poppy getting what she deserves. Screw that little toy lady. I think, above the Doctor... This is where I'm struggling. I think in terms of the chase itself, I think it's less fun than Lily and Dowie and these guys. But I think in terms of the impact I felt at the ending of it, I think I put it above them. Like when Dowie went, I didn't really feel bad because I felt more mad that Dowie blamed us for Poppy's doing, really. Like we were just following orders. Really, it's Poppy's doing. Do you know what I mean? Now again, I know the whole thing of, yeah, well, you're following orders. You could just say no. Well, the game doesn't give me a choice to say no, so I'm doing what the game's telling me to do. I blame Poppy. Anyways, when Lily died, it was like... Her death sequence was pretty shit. She just fell from a height. Girl got a haircut and fell. Like, that's pretty... So I think in terms of the ending, I rate it above the others. It's... I wouldn't say A tier, because I think the gameplay sequence itself isn't fun enough. I think... Maybe here. Maybe here. Right. This is the final ranking, okay? Final ranking. In D tier, we got Bunzo, or whatever his name is, because I just say Bunzo because the segment's Buns. We got the mini Huggies, where we have to high-five them back into the walls. And we got this little sheep dude, Lil Chop, I can't remember his name. That was kind of boring. That shit was sad. C tier, we got Miss Delight, because she was cool. The whole Weeping Angel segment that she had was actually pretty fun. But then as soon as I built up some steam and got some distance from her, it stopped becoming a chase because she was nowhere near me. I was in no danger. And the only reason she re-emerged was because like there was a cutscene where she was scripted to do so before I closed the door. That shit is sad. Next up, we got Yarnaby. I thought the segment where Yarnaby jumps and grabs the hook and then falls into lava, that was sick. One or two segments where Yarnaby, like, you know, jumps at you ever, sick. Going in between, unlocking all the doors, it was kind of boring. It was kind of boring. If you did it in like one or two small parts, fair, but doing like 2 or 3 back-to-back areas, again, they were small areas, but it was just... wasn't great. Dog Day, it was just a chase sequence. Kind of cool, but a bit Pug Pillar, whatever his name is, this dude from Chapter 2 here. He was kind of fun. Again, the whole thing with the lights, I thought it was very fun. It was definitely different at its stage in the game series. Just fun and different, that's all. Considering what we had to go off of before that was Huggy, the mini Huggies and Bunzo, I thought he stood. Huggy's more so just, it's just a chase sequence, but it's more so here for the impact he had on people when they were playing and how it made the game kind of take off, because Huggy himself is a coolly designed character, and the chase sequence itself was something that's definitely memorable. Also, I question a lot, why was there an endless abyss in a factory when I first played through Chapter 1, and obviously his inevitable return showed that it's not an endless factory. There is in fact an end to the factory. The Doctor, I got through this thing in like 3 minutes, to be honest. I don't think I played it enough to understand it properly. I just zoomed through it. I got like a perfect run in this. I don't know how, but I did. And it was cool. Like, the area seemed fun. Us being chased by, like, you never know which one's actually him. That was kind of cool. And the ending where you go up to his, like, secret lab thing. Oh, you have to do the segments with his brain as well. I think that was before or after. I can't remember. But that was pretty cool. Lily Lovebraid's just I don't know. I thought she was a cool character. Prototype. Again, but not necessarily the fight itself, but because I'm including the cutscenes before and after that build up to and show kind of the conclusion of the fights or whatever it is. Prototype's ending sequence and starting sequence were cool. The boss fight itself was a bit eh. He's only ranked as highly because I'm including the sequences before and after the boss fights. Doey's had a lot of impact. I felt emotional during Doey's because bro was angry and he was blaming us for Poppy. And he made me hate Poppy more. Poppy is the enemy. Chapter 6, Poppy's gotta go. It's just gotta be playtime because there will be no more Poppy. Chapter 5, Huggy. Bro had like some bloodlust. Bro was on demon time chasing us. He was ripping doors. He was sprinting for us. That shit was hella cool. That shit was hella fun. And then if you include like the middle segment where, you know, we're in the projector room and all that, that was pretty cool. Sigma21, thank you for the follow. Longlegs, the best chase sequence in all the series. Yep. Longlegs as a character, I'm a bit eh. Logie, thank you for the follow. What up, Ronnie? But as like a boss chase sequence, she's hella cool. Plus, it's the first time you see the prototype. When you get her trapped in that weird grinder thing, and she's like screaming, "What did you do?" And you see her scared, and it's like, she's just been chasing us and being a terrifying menace for the past like 20 minutes or however long the sequence was. I can't remember. And then you see her petrified, and you see that long-ass creepy hand coming through, grabbing her arm and nabbing it. That was sick. That was absolute cinema. And then obviously Catnap. Catnap's just perfect. The segment beforehand where he hits us with the gas, perfect. The segment where we're like, obviously, the boss fight itself, where it's like the hallucinations. We don't know which one's him. We don't know which one is him. We have to shoot the flares at them. We have to manage our battery resources so that we can obviously power the main computer. Perfect. And then obviously the end segment with the prototype again going like, what the? Into that man. That was absolute perfect. And yes, that was the Poppy Playtime ranking. We're going to be ranking more things soon. If you did like watching this, make sure to drop a like and subscribe so you see more videos that I put up in future. Check out my TikTok because I stream there. Thank you very much. May the bonk be with you. Ciao for now.